and now we're off to Fort Condor. So yeah, my brother's girlfriend's aunt is sitting down at like the table and telling us about all these movies she likes, and she has a special like love for The Blind Side, that Sandra Bullock film. At one point, she like literally closed her eyes and put her hands out sage-like and said, "The Blind Side is one of the greatest movies ever made." And you know, at that point, I like could start to clue in on like how good or bad a film is, so I'm like trying not to laugh. It looked really goofy. She also talked about like all sorts of other flicks, and I got the idea that she yeah, I guess ready. So this woman is also a fan of a lot of other movies that came out this year, that year, which was like 2009. It was early 2010, I think, because it was around the time that like the Academy Awards were around and Blindside was up for like Best Oscar for Acting. I get the feeling that she like she only just recently gone to like films. She called herself, well, she presented herself as like a real film buff, like a movie buff, which is fine, but like it seemed like her whole scope for what film could be was like what you'd see on an Entertainment Tonight show. I get the feeling that she was like a mother and her like last kid went off to college, so she doesn't have a house with kids in it anymore, so all she does is just watch like TV and pick up a hobby. And if you're like just watching Entertainment Tonight like a lot of people do, and you want to pick up a hobby, you'll probably go towards like films, but you're only like you'll only be informed by films by those kinds of shows, which I don't think is like good. Entertainment Tonight is not the greatest gauge of how good a film is. I used to watch a lot of those shows, and let me tell you, what was it? Speaking of Sandra Bullock, when The Proposal came around, that film was on Entertainment Tonight each day for weeks on end. Like, damn it, those... Entertainment Tonight was trying to convince people that that was a good film, and it wasn't. Oh crap, this guy hurts. Alright. Reagan. Grand attack? Maybe this was a mistake. Maybe this was all just a big mistake. This woman also had like really condescending opinions on like, what was it? Like animation. She thought old cartoons were just like bad and childish. Which, I mean, I can understand where she was coming from. Apparently her husband was a big fan of like Family Guy. That's definitely not going to give you the best, like the best opinion on cartoons. Wait a minute, miss? That's like the first time something is actually missed. I mean, the first time slow is missed. I'm gonna try Comet. Actually, I'm gonna try and sense it because I have a feeling I'm missing out on something. Ouch, this guy really does hurt. 64, about Earth. Okay. We're gonna try Magnitude 8. I can kind of relate to the idea that, of like wanting to expand your horizons with media, but like not having a good gateway into that. Because like when I was young and I wanted to get into music, I didn't really have anyone to tell me or lead me into good directions. So what did I do? I just like started watching old Much More Music, which was an adult-focused music channel, and you know all the music from there is going to be, you know, stuff from the 90s, 80s, 70s. So for a little while, my venture into new music was basically old stuff like classic rock, which isn't bad because I had discovered a lot of great things. Like I got into like Beatles and Pink Floyd. Although the Beatles were kind of like always part of me. But like Pink Floyd, that was like the first band that I got into that I didn't have like any... I wasn't informed by like my family or anything. It was just me like... It was just me discovering a new band for myself and growing to really enjoy them. They were the first band that I listened to where I really appreciated the music and really got into like what makes music really good. And from there I got into a lot of progressive rock. I think progressive rock is basically the first genre that I got into that like I liked as a genre. And I still like it to this day. Like I can still put on any kind of progressive rock and I'll probably enjoy it. Especially the classic stuff. Aw, no, nothing. No, nothing. That was a waste. Yeah, there's a whole story behind this Phoenix, and you know what? We're never gonna know it. Alright, so to clarify, what does this Phoenix materia do? It, fire life summon. Okay, so I think it might also do some damage. We're gonna find out for ourselves very shortly. Or soon enough. I need to actually test a bunch of items that I've gotten, like the Cursed Ring. I think it would also be a good idea to check the shops, because I think they change. What the heck? Why? Did Yuffie actually drop an F-bomb? That is not... This is in my Final Fantasy VII. There's only one proper way to drop an F-bomb in Final Fantasy VII, and that's through a series of intelligible symbols. Like in the old days. Ooh! So the last Mega Materia is in Shinra... okay. Are you kidding? Like, I can't seriously have the Masamune. Or I could. That's weird, anyone can equip it. Oh, you know what it's like? It's just like Final Fantasy 1's Masamune. It's a weapon that's very, very powerful, but anyone can equip it. And this has like 255% accuracy, so I'm kind of wondering if that would be really good with the Death Blow or something. Oh, okay. I said I wanted to get around to some testing, and it was about time that I got to it. You know that Cursed Ring I got? I put it on Yuffie. I put the Masamune on Cid. And I put the Phoenix Materia on Catsith. Let's see what happens. Alright, you better knock. Alright, Hydro, let's see what that looks like. A decent attack power. Let's try out Death Blow. That wasn't cool. I don't know if Death Blow goes good with Masamune, since the Masamune has 100% critical. Alright, let's see what happens here. Bam. Okay, Yuffie died, but she did Get healed. Oh man, I got a planet level up. Let's check that out. Now we have Pearl? Oh man, you level them up quick too. Basically every stat is increased with the curse ring. But, you know, not only do you have a death sentence, you also cannot heal HP under normal circumstances. Or MP. So, we'll keep that in mind. Now, what does a Relic Ring do? Pearl. Okay, water magic inflicts sleep. Inflicts KO. Okay, let's try it out. Let's use Pearl. No! Whoa! No kidding. Stop. Comet. If you don't say the word, the move doesn't count. And you waste MP. Those are the rules. Alright, so Relic does basically what I thought it was gonna do. I don't know, like... I don't know what to do with that, though. There must be something more to it. I just don't know how that's useful. But now we have Ultima. Yeah, you basically get all the, like, all your abilities pretty quickly, but then it takes a while to master. Which you might wanna, if you want, you know, make multiple copies of that, spread among your party. It was time to return to Mideel. I checked in with Cloud, but then Ultima Weapon attacked, and I had to go outside and fight him. Uh-oh. Gravija. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Haste. Wait, I should have done end barrier. I don't know. Oh, crap. No, I have to survive this. I have to survive. Ultima Spark. Oh, crap. That sounds really bad. Oh, crap. Oh, I think this is it. Hopefully. Okay, bye, lad. Yeah, we won! Ultima Weapon leaves, so the quakes stop, but then they start again. It's time for everyone to evacuate. But Tifa and Cloud can't make it, and they fall into the live stream. New Threat allows the option of skipping past this cutscene. I skipped past this cutscene, but I think we all remember what it's like. The third Shinra soldier was Cloud all along! Tifa and Cloud emerge from the live stream. The others take them back to the airship. After resting up, everyone meets in the assembly room. Cloud had found himself. He no longer lived in that illusion where he was not the real Cloud and that he was a piece of Jenova. He vows never again to be tricked by those delusions. That world where he was just a puppet to Sephiroth, that was the last time he would be living an illusion. That was his Final Fantasy. But with Cloud back on the team, everyone was more energized than ever. We still had 2 Mega Materia to collect, and a whole bunch of side quests had opened up for us. But for now, this is the end of this episode. This has been Final Fantasy VII New Threat. Stay tuned.